Air Force 10啦，呢個hybrid 氣球同埋 playback 嘅槍臂啦嘅組合嘅。咁咧跟住落就會咧有啲節目嘅就係呢個 Marten design 啦，大家都期待啦。咁啊 Super 呢個啊叫做 Supreme Extreme 嘅新嘅氣流喇叭，呢對喇叭咧就全世界咧第一次喺操作咧係示範嘅。First of all, I have to say a big thank you to our supplier, Drama Design and Marten Design from Sweden, and the Hammer from Leather, and TechDAS from Japan, the team, and the Artisania, the team from Spain, and the artist from Sweden. 咁咧就因為佢哋咧就好遠咁過嚟啦，呢幾日咧就喺呢個 show 咧就會為大家咧介紹，同埋咧如果大家有對佢哋產品有咩問題咧，可以咧就同佢哋咧就查詢一下或者問我哋嘅同事都可以嘅。咁我哋不如開始咧今日嘅示範先好嘛？Please welcome Moto Famisa。有請。
Thank you for joining this demonstration. We are from Japan. We are the TechDAS team. Three of us are here. We'd like to thank Filming Audio for giving us this opportunity to demonstrate in such an enormous, great system. Here we have the Air Force Zero turntable. We released our first turntable, Air Force One, in 2012. And after that we released Air Force 2, 3, 5. And well, after we released few models, we thought that it's a good time to produce an ultimate reference model, and that was the Air Force Zero. It was a cost no object project, and it was completed and released in 2019.
咁咧就TechDAS 咧，佢之前就有空軍嘅2號啦、1號啦、3號啦，咁5號啦，咁佢就即係佢工程團隊咧就發覺要做一個終極嘅版本嘅空軍係咁所以就有呢個0號嘅出現。
So we are very excited because the last time we demonstrated Air Force Zero in this kind of major shows was 2019, and then the pandemic started, so we lost the opportunity to do other demonstrations. So it's like the first time for the 6 years to demonstrate Air Force Zero. We'd like to play a few tracks, and we'll play the first one. I hope you will enjoy.
OK， 咁咧就19年試過第一次咧就播佢示範佢嗰個首版嘅空軍0號啦。咁6月咧，今次咧就用呢個成品真係量產嘅，又唔係量產嘅，因為有限量嘅。咁呢個真正嘅產品咧就做呢個示範嘅。咁佢就首先咧就會披一級Coltrane爆棚嘢俾大家聽先。
silent analog playback. And in order to realize that, we use air technologies. One is the air bearing technology. As for Air Force Zero, there are 5 layers of platters, and the total weight of the 5 platters is 120 kilograms. And those platters are actually floating on a 10 micrometer, a very thin layer of air.
咁啊 TechDAS 咧，佢哋就個目的就要做到個黑膠播放係一個係要非常寧靜嘅目標嘅。咁而佢哋呢個空軍靈號咧，佢係用咗個氣球嘅設計啦，喺個 bearing 啦，摩打都係用氣球嘅設計，嗰、個避震都係個氣球去升起個咁嘅。咁而個轉盤咧，大家見到都係有5級5層嘅。咁總重量咧有成120 kg 嘅，淨係個 pedal。而佢個 bearing 亦都係一種好薄嘅氣咧，將呢個咁重嘅 pedal 啦浮起咗嘅。
So since the platters are floating on air, it is free from vibration because there's no friction, free from external noise. Another function is the vacuum hold down function. When we put the disc and turn on the vacuum function, the disc is sucked towards the platter and it becomes completely flat. So it will enable the cartridge to pick up all the information from the disc, and also that also helps the playback to be without noise and vibration as well. So these 2 key features realizes the absolute silent playback.
咁啊，氣球設計有咩好處咧？就可以因為冇摩擦啦，咁佢個諧震啊、摩擦啊、啲共振咧，亦都係會係減到最低嘅。咁另外一個功能咧，就佢哋有呢個真空吸力嘅設計嘅。咁只要你將嘅黑膠放喺個 pedal 上部咧，就會自然將一隻有少少波浪嘅黑膠咧，都可以吸平佢，而令到呢個好處咧，就會令到咧你支唱針 pick up 到嗰個軌跡裏面嘅信息係最多，亦都係最寧靜。呢個就係佢哋嗰個目標嚟。
And then we'll play the next track.
OK， 跟住咧落嚟就 play 一首係 Take 5。 咁跟住落嚟咧，就另外咧就大家期待啦，坐呢個都係等Marten Design Team 咧，我哋介紹發布呢個Coltrane Speed Extreme 係咪 ？OK，please welcome Marten Design Team。
Hello, my name is Coltrane. I'm the CEO of the Marten company. This is our global sales manager, Marten. This is Leif. He's the founder and the chief designer of Marten. He founded the company in 1998. This is the third reference system we made. The first one we made was Supreme in 2006. Second one 2014, and now we had the premiere today, the official premiere today, for our new super system called Coltrane Supreme Extreme.
咁咧就呢個就係 Jordan 啦，佢就介紹咗阿媽你呢個就係媽你咧就係佢哋嘅設計師，亦都係佢哋嘅關係。咁咧就佢哋就係主要用法咧就係喇叭啦，而家咧就佢哋將就會係介紹呢個 Coltrane Super Extreme。
So I give the microphone to Leif to present the system.
Hello, my name is Leif, and I'm the founder and chief designer of Marten. We present the Coltrane Supreme Extreme today, world premiere, and we have some special features included in this system.
Yeah.佢就會係首先咧就係介紹咗呢個喇叭啦，有啲咩介紹嘅跟住佢就會有啲音樂播俾大家聽，等大家多啲了解咧究竟呢個系統呢個喇叭系統有咩優勢。
First of all, it's a two-piece system. It's divided in two pieces because they isolate the mid-bass, mid-range tweeter from the bass to get it 100% disconnected. That benefits a lot for the performance. It's also made of the monocube of carbon fiber. So the cabinet is actually a multi-layer carbon fiber, which is laminated with aluminum solid wood. And this makes it extremely resonance-free, so you can't have no vibration at all, despite its very big system.
咁咧其實佢哋研究開發呢套喇叭時候咧，就因為一個聲箱全音域全頻嘅喇叭咧，都唔能夠滿足到佢哋嘅要求，所以佢哋將嗰個中低頻嗰個低音柱咧就分開用兩支嘅。而佢做嗰個箱咧，主要咧係用呢個碳纖維，有冇一件個好成型一件個嘅聲箱，然後再用呢個aluminium 同呢個實力咧做前後嘅夾板。
It also has our signature first order crossover that makes the timing 100%, so you have a perfect time coherence and time coincidence. It's a very complicated crossover with a lot of components, but it makes it perfect timing, and that's very important for us to make such a natural sound stage.
咁吸音器方面咧就用咗一階嘅濾波設計，咁就最簡單、最能夠還到音樂裏邊嘅細節。
We have some special drivers as well. We have diamond, one is pure diamond tweeter, but we also have for the first time a pure 3-inch diamond high mid-range. That's very special. And the first ever produced 7-inch beryllium dome, the biggest one. These 3 3 drivers makes it extremely dynamic and distortion-free performance of a high range.
咁咧，大家見到有3隻比較細嘅單元咧，就嗰隻黑色黑鑽石純鑽石嘅高音啦，啲全速高音啦，同埋一隻3寸嘅中高音嘅純鑽石嘅振膜單元。咁另外大啲嗰隻咧7寸嘅係一個Varia 即係金旋振膜嘅中音。咁咧就係出到好動態好快好大啦，承受好大音壓都可以嘅嘅。
This also contains 4 8-inch deep bass drivers that has a crystalline membrane, and also 5 10-inch aluminum sandwich woofers, and also 10-inch aluminum passive drivers at the backside.
咁咧就中低音咧就係有4隻8寸嘅，呢個係有晶體化嘅物料。而低音方面咧就用咗係5隻10寸3文治嘅鋁合金蜂巢嘅3文治振膜，而後邊大家咧會見到有10隻咧10寸嘅被動振膜。
The system is connected with Jorma Paragon cables, that's also a premier today. And like I mentioned, inside the internal cable is also Paragon. And for the whole system, it's 100 meters of Paragon cable inside the loudspeakers.
咁咧就佢同Marten 呢個裝下咧嘅線材咧係合作咗好多年啦。咁裏面嘅接線咧就用咗最新最頂級嘅 Paragon 系列嘅接線，全部由分音器嘅單元咧都係用上咗呢個旗艦系列嘅線材。
I should also mention that last thing, everything is standing on our new isolators that isolate the whole system from the environment, and it's a collaboration with acoustics from Canada.
佢哋裏邊咧就亦都有啲架咧，將所有嘅單元咧就各自分隔開咗嘅。咁裏邊話見到咧，佢嗰個面咧係唔係平衡嘅，好多地方咧就可以減低雙聲啦同裏邊嘅共振。
Thank you.
Okay, thank you. You have a sound demonstration?
Yes.
Okay.
Hello, everybody. My name is Marten. I'm the Global Sales Manager for Marten and Jorma. It's a true pleasure being here today, presenting these amazing speakers. But without music, there would be not so fun. So I'm here to present some tracks for you. And the first one we're going to play that really highlights the performance of this system with extreme dynamic live performance is actually a track that was originally written by Louis Armstrong back in 1928. But here it's performed by an artist called Angela Brown, and it's called St. James Infra Break.
咁Marten咧就係Marten Design 裏邊嘅銷售經理，咁佢就會揀一啲音樂俾大家聽嘅，有現場錄音啦，或者有啲 studio 錄音。
I think I want to talk about men. When you talk about men, you talk about everything. The world, trouble, baby, love, trouble. Sweet darling animals, yes they are. Men, I love you dearly. That's why I chose you as my subject. But I have to speak for the women. We understand you, but we love you anyway. My man. I went down to St. James and through. I found my baby was dead. Let him go. No, 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 no. God's gotta bless him. Wherever he may be. Yes, he searched this old world over, yeah. Never found that good woman like me. No, but he said, can I go first? Just get my straight leg richer. Get him his box stripe vest. And don't forget his Stetson hat. Put a $20 gold piece on my watch chain. So the boys will know, yes, I died, but standing pat. Let him go. No, 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 no. Oh God, please bless him. Wherever, ever he may be. I'm searching this whole wide world over. Never found that good woman. Yes, I'll take 6 of them. Straight shooting all barrels. They say, let a chorus girl sing him a song.
So that was Angela Brown with St. James Infirmary. Did you like it? Yeah. I think I could see some happy faces out there. So the next track that we're going to play, we're going even further back in time. It's a track that is performed by the Minnesota Orchestra. It's written back in 1874 by a French composer called Camille Saint-Saëns. And the track name is Danse Macabre. interested in having your own symphony orchestra at home, I think we have proven that we can be out of service to help you with this. Probably the most affordable way of having your own symphony orchestra. So the theme for this presentation of music has actually been going back in time. We started in 1928, we went back to 1874, and now we're actually going back to 1786. So it's a short piece of an opera written by Mr. Mozart. It's called Le Nozze de Figaro, and the track we're going to play, it's called Atto Primo Cinque. So, we have a couple of more minutes, and now we're actually going back a little bit more in time. We're going to 2015. Our dear friends from TechDAS, they played the track Take 5 Chorus earlier. This is actually one of my favorite tracks to demonstrate, but I'm normally playing another version. So Take 5 was written by a saxophonist called Paul Desmond, and it was definitely made famous by Dave Brubeck. But in 2015, there was a Japanese big band called Tenichi Tsuruda Band who made a recording of Take 5, and that's the track we're going to end with.
現㗎，未完㗎，唔好走住啊大家。咁咧就呢一場 show 咧，大家就即係賺晒啦，因為開頭有特別節目就唱咗兩個客家啦。咁咧而家啱咧就聽完呢套 Marten design 嘅 Coltrane Supreme Extreme 啦。咁大家知唔知其他嘢係咩？其實咧就一路咧，我哋都係聽緊WADAX 呢個Studio Player 啦，再加新出嘅clock 啦，我自己 clock 係一個中年。咁咧前級部分咧就係用緊高班嘅 reference 嘅旗艦前級係中年，4件 TechDAS 嘅480頭級 monoboard by M by Y 推呢一套 Marten design。咁線材咧，亦都係啦，同對 Marten design 裏面嘅接線一樣，都係裝白嘅Paragon 係最新嘅接線，喇叭線、電源線、信號線都係呢個。OK， 咁跟住落嚟有一份備字嘅喎，大家剔翻頭先剔咗2次啦，剔翻，我哋剔埋第3次，今次好特別嘅，今次咧就會係WADAX 咧 Javi 咧示範一隻玻璃 CD 嘅。咁我哋請Javi。Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Javi from WADAX.
Good morning. Thank you for coming here. I'm very excited to share this time with you. I came from Spain today, and I'm going to share some great tracks. And I'm going to start playing a track that we just heard, piano, and we're going to listen to on Crystal CD on a reference transport. I will be giving you some technical explanations while I play some tracks. But first, let's start with something that we are all familiar with. This is the first copy, the first Crystal CD copy of the Take 5. studio collection in Asia. It's time it's done. The best place we could do it, which is at the yearly event in Hong Kong. So we're going to switch system. We're going to move into a different setup, which is that one. Okay, so I encourage you to
轉過嚟，唔該你轉過嚟，你等我哋嗰個聲度。